Okay. Are we live?
It's time.
It is. It is time indeed for Flying Circus.
It's time to fly into the sky again.
Yep. So say preview took
Leave me
a bit
alone.
to show up there. But yeah, we are back with some more Aokana. Been looking forward to getting back to this since we last picked it up, because we left off on a pretty good note last time. I mean, with that, sandboard says suspicious. How you doing tonight? But yeah, we left off, with the impromptu, simplified match of Flying Circus with our new friend and that one chick from the other school, I think. I forget the names. Just because it's been a bit. But yeah, it's like, it kind of went how I expected. You know, she got her ass handed to her because she's never played. But, you know, at the very end of the match, like, she showed she has promise. You know, as a competitor.
Then she did a flying kickflip or something.
Uh-huh. Taking some flying lessons. Nah. That's what one of my viewers is doing right now. They're learning how to become a pilot. I am just here to watch the Flying Circus. That's what I'm here to do. How you doing, Imprudence?
It is time for the circuit. Who the fuck?
Yeah, other than the shit you've been dealing with that assignment you've been working on. Because I've been reading about that in the writers' chat, and oh my god, yeah. It sounds like you got partnered up with one of the dumbest people in your class. Still haven't caught up on Aokana? Well, we're not super far into it. I think we just got through the first few days.
Into the parts of prologue, pretty much.
Yeah, we're kind of just getting familiar with everything. I'd say the most interesting thing that happened was the dumbed down match of Flying Circus that the two girls played, where our new friend here showed us she's got something to show, you know, that she's got potential as an athlete in this game. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be waiting to see. You know,
yeah, I've played past this point, but like there'll be a point where just like it's all new territory to me, so it'll be like Devil on G-string again.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know when we get past the part that you're familiar with. Imprudence says I want to see if I can finish C3R on this long weekend.
I think I've gotten past the half-year mark, but like I still have a bit to go with it.
Gotcha.
Kim, you would have just received a notification from Discord.
Yep, and once again we have that lovely thing where Discord loves to lag one stream behind what my previous title was. Like, I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, it used to be the thumbnail and now it's still the title.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want the thumbnail to be consistent?
No.
Yeah, now we're gonna make the titles lag behind, just to teach you a lesson. Flying Circus?
Yeah,
what is this?
Like,
it's not Monty Python, it's a new sport, damn it. Get with it.
Not Oreo.
Get with it.
Is Oreo gonna fucking do Ben X Caleb roleplay in the live chat again?
Oh, we're about to find out. How are you doing this fine weekend, Oreo? How have you been, my man?
Are you doing well? You just fucking said sandboard again.
The only thing I can use a sandboard for...
Pastries?
There's really nothing right now. I don't need to sand anything. My favorite fictional sport is, Kaijo. If you know, you know. That sounds like something Zach would say. If you know, you know. Got 33 cars done in the span of 3 hours with my coworkers. Hey, good shit, my boy. Good shit. Glad to hear that. That's awesome.
That'll be good.
I'm gearing up for some overnight shifts starting tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go later than I usually do. Just because, unlike most days, I actually get to fuck up my sleep schedule on purpose. Because I'm going to be working until 3 in the goddamn morning.
Oh, God.
That's going to be fun.
It will be the best experience in the world.
Yep, so I'm gonna have to, figure out what days I can stream and, what I'm going to do on those days. Aokana shouldn't be affected because I will have Saturday off like usual. So,
yeah.
Aokana should be fine. We should be good to do another episode next week.
And I always have the days off that I do the actual streams off to begin with, so it's just like, it doesn't really affect me all that much.
Yep, it's more a me thing. They just kept coming. Poor Hector got swamped with about 3 or 4 cars when Boss Man and I got back from the Mercedes Fairgrounds. What were you doing at the Mercedes Fairgrounds? Just looking at some new Mercedes?
Looks like that's my cue to go stir my fucking pot.
Yeah.
I'll be a second.
I will be a bit here. Getting some final stuff ready here. Making sure everything is set up. Also, I'm going to honor Imprudent's request here and search up... What was that? Kaijo? I'm kind of curious what that is. What's that from? Because it's not a fictional sport that I've heard of before. Time for the opening theme to loop. One nice thing about having to work overnight starting tomorrow is that I'll actually get to see a afternoon hockey game that's on Sunday for once, so that's a nice perk. It's debatable how important the game is. Actually, since I'm going to be Googling some stuff, I'll check the hockey standings as well. Kaijo. I'm seeing a manga series and a animated series of that name. Are those the ones, Imprudence?
Yeah, that was the hour and 15 mark, so now next one would be hour and 30.
Had some displays I needed cleaning. While Hector was by himself, he was swamped hard. They just kept bringing them in after I got back. So I washed, the other guy finished it off, so I just kept washing to keep the line going. Yeah, so
of course, when I just leave, I fucking... Of course, right when I leave, I finish my beer.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna go get another beer, guys. Beer, alcoholism.
Okay. Okay, yes, yeah, so Vegas won their previous game. Okay, so they're up to 75 now. So if we want to stay within 6, we need to win tomorrow. It's going to be a tall order against Nashville, the team that we were competing with, and alongside.
Man, you and I still need to get shit-faced on stream.
Isn't Kaijo the ass combat sport? I don't know, is that what it is? Kaijo
I'm back, by the way.
sport. Yeah, I'm looking up Imprudence. Search it up, Kaijo. Fictional sport. Okay, so, here's what Mr. Google has to say. Kaijo manga, Kaijo sport. Very fascinating.
Yeah, I remember that fucking anime. Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a animated one called Hip Whip Girl. It follows a
Just
gymnast who
mud
wishes to earn a
wrestling in a
fortune by
nutshell.
participating in a fictional women-only contact sport, where players use breasts and buttocks to what? Wikipedia, what is this premise?
You need context.
Women-only gambling sport becomes a fad in Japan.
The match is held upon
Good to
floating
know.
platforms
Good
known
to
as
know.
land.
And Prudent says he's reading the manga right now.
Oh, fucking hell. That's cursed.
Yeah, thanks for the tidbit of info on that. Very fascinating, I must say. Suspicious says guitar noises. That's going on soundboard ideas. Yeah, random electric guitar riff. That's going on my soundboard ideas list. I finally made a note document for that. Alright. Yep, so here we go. We left off with Teach Me How to Fly. That is the subject of our entering.
Yeah, I got the voice lines again.
That's right. It does the same thing that Fruit of Grisaya does, where after you click a save, it automatically moves your mouse to the yes option.
Yeah, a lot of VNs like that do that, especially Spike Chainsaw ones.
I'm starting to see that.
No, not Spike Chainsaw.
Yep.
Sekai
Just very disorienting.
Yeah, Sekai Project. There's an option to turn that off.
Yeah, I just haven't looked in the options for that option, I guess. I always get disoriented by that, because I'm like, wait, where did my mouse go? Oh, it's right here. You know? Kaijo is actually a multi-gender sport in the manga. Male Kaijo just isn't that profitable. Gee, I wonder why.
They just be like,
oh wow, that is
just
terrible.
It would just be like a JoJo battle, but instead of just like,
oh my god,
it'd just be like fucking the commentator. He just whipped his dick out. Oh!
That would be some interesting ass commentary to listen to. And you know it. Don't even give me that look, you. Alright. Fuck it.
He just jumped and hit him in the face with it. Oh.
Prudent, why did you make me look that up? God damn it.
You started something important. Good job.
Alright. Yep, that's right. I got names to remember. Let's see. Right. That's where I must have been taking notes. Not the notes document, the who does what document. Right. Because it makes more sense to put notes there for what we're doing. Yep, here we go. This ball is long gone, just like the ex-girlfriend who will never return. All right! Says Improvement. Oh my god.
Well, for fuck's sake.
Alright. Yep, here we go. Alright, now that I'm looking at the names, it's all starting to come back to me. Yeah, the match was between Satoin and Asuka.
Yeah.
Alright. My vision was filled with blue and white. Bright light streamed across my face and back as I was buffeted by the wind. I was counting down inside my head.
Buffeted by the passions of chaos.
If I kept flying at that pace, I'd reach my destination in 3 seconds. Yeah, isn't that nice? I had gone through the motions countless times already, so the right timing had practically been engraved into my body. 3, 2, 1. Here I go! I hunched forward and curled my knees inward. Nice! Yep, that's right. Then I used my body like a spring to kick off the air with my legs. Did it! Riding the wind as I leaped forward. The wind that had been crashing into me previously had become my ally. I started counting again. I had a tailwind now, so 2/3 of the previous figure was enough. And so I went over the final 3, 2, 1 countdown. Go! Nice. He still got it. I stopped my body instantly, as if I'd reached the spot marked on a map. Though there was no actual map to speak of, still, I knew I wasn't even a millimeter off. For taking a deep breath, I looked up to find the person I was looking for a short distance away. How'd I do, Oi-san?
Can't believe you made such a good time with an air-cooked turn mixed in.
Wait, you mean... She flashed a happy smile in response to my question.
You did good, kid. Just a new record.
Sweet! We must be in flashback mode right now. I jumped for joy upon hearing Oi-san's words. Now Oi-san simply watched me with a smile. It was a smile that never left her face. Duh!
I think I voiced this dude.
Yes, you do. Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
I'm begging you.
This is who Satuin was with.
Well...
Yep. The next morning. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Our classroom is wrapped up in an unusual atmosphere. This is the first time I've met someone like you. Oh no, that's your line.
I think I voiced him, dude. Did chick. Alright. Damn. This is the first time I met someone like you. Join the FC club and we'll make your talent bloom together.
All thanks to Shion-san, of course. I don't know how he found us, but he's here trying to recruit us first thing in the morning. Yeah, how did you know we would be here?
I'm the only member right now, but it'll be fine. We'll be at 3 if you and Hinata join.
Wait. Okay.
Hinata-san's going to join?
I did not sign off on this.
Of course. I'll convince you two will become an invincible team.
He's been like this since yesterday. You need to put a stop to this before it's too late. Shion-san, classes are about to start. Also, it really seems like you're bothering Kirishina-san. I try to cut in on their conversation, but he just ignores me. Isn't there someone else who can stop him? Oh, hi, Madoka.
Do I voice McCord?
Yep, yeah, you do.
You guys are being pretty noisy this morning. What's all the fuss about?
Oh, perfect timing, class rep. You see, this guy's... Aoki looks at Shion-san and... Do you guys have history? Oh!
Oh! Big bro!
Oh!
No. Oh no.
I don't think Hinata's gonna get the result he wants here. Somehow I have a feeling he's not gonna get what he wants.
Press X to doubt.
Orios is gonna miss watching MatPat on YouTube. That's right, he uploaded his last video today.
Yeah. That was a fucking beautiful send-off. No,
I still have to watch
what
it.
A send-off. Yeah, like... Oh, do you know the fucking legend actually did it? He got fucking Scott Cawthon on that final fucking theory video to make his very first video appearance.
Yep, his first and last appearance.
Yep, it's just like, it was just like a god moment. It's just like, come, we have much to discuss.
And he had 6 different endings.
Yeah. No, it was a beautiful send off. Like, what a legend. Like, good luck to him.
I haven't watched him in years, but yeah, I mean, the dude had a phenomenal run on the platform.
Yeah.
And like you said, just I wish nothing but the best for him. He was one of the GOATs. He was one of the GOATs on YouTube.
Yeah, he truly was.
Saw the guy open the door and I'm like, wait, is this Scott Cawthorne? Man did a heist with Markiplier on us as his last video. Is that what he did? Fascinating.
Yeah, it was legendary. And hey, Zach, how you doing?
Like, I don't know what the guy looks like in real life, but I guessed it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
nah, like I was just like, it can't be him. It can't be him.
And then it was your siblings.
Yep, this is Shion Aogi. He's my older brother.
What an unexpected turn of events. I was under the impression Shion was his last name. Turns out it's his first.
Yeah, Shion, class is starting, so you need to leave.
Right, okay. I'll be back again, you two.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure this is not the last time we're gonna see you. He walks out of the classroom after making that unsettling announcement. Oh boy.
It's gorgeous.
I see. Guess the promising recruits he was talking about were you and Asuka-chan. He didn't mention any names, so I didn't know.
He's already talking about us at home.
Yep, it's been a while since I've seen him that excited. Oh, Miss Kakami is here. We'll talk more later.
Sure. Oh, hello.
Looks like all of you are here. I'm starting homeroom then.
Uh-huh. Oysan goes through the homeroom as always. Then, during our break...
I never would have expected him to be your brother, Madoka-chan.
Yeah, I don't think even we expected that. That took me by surprise, too.
It makes sense. I mean, our names aren't similar at all, plus we don't even look alike.
Yeah, I don't want to be presumptuous, but adopted? Unsurprisingly, the hot topic right now is Aogi's older brother. Oh, hi, Misaki. Was someone here this morning? Night? Forgetful as always. Just go back to sleep. It's not even lunch break yet. Hey.
Alright, I shall return in just a moment. Gotta stir my thing again.
Okay. I make the low blood pressure Snoop re-enter the land of slumber. It's better that she doesn't get involved. She'd only complicate things. That would not be good. I don't want that. Why does he want us to join so badly? It's an excellent question, Asuka. Why does he? Probably because of that move you pulled off in that exhibition match the other day. Well, our school's FC club was downgraded to a circle because there aren't enough members. Oh. I didn't know. I mean, we did hear the dude say that the dude's all by himself right now. We did hear that, Shion's all by himself. Another Wilbur victim? Elaborate, Zach. I'm kinda out of the loop on that. What's the deal with that? Or is that a reference to something? I remember hearing about how clubs and circles work at orientation. You need a certain amount of members to start up a club. If you don't have that, or the member count of an already existing club falls below the requirement, you become a circle. Circles don't get a club room, club advisor, or any funds. There's not much room to grow after you get stuck with that status.
Yeah? No.
I see. So it sounds like we've got to bring this new sport to the school itself. Very good then.
Oh yeah.
I made it this time.
I see.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. So we just found out why the dude's so eager to get us to recruit. You know, on top of the fact that he's all by himself right now.
Because yeah, most clubs have a member requirement.
Yeah, they have to hit a certain threshold, or the school doesn't consider them an actual club. This popped up elsewhere, but good to know. Feel bad for him. Still, I have my reasons for not joining. Oh, he'll crack eventually. Come on. We all know he's gonna crack. There he is again.
You two have decided to join, right?
Keeping this before us again, just as promised. 30 seconds after classes end for the day, he's already in our club room. Class.
He was waiting for the moment.
Oh yeah, he's been waiting for this all goddamn day.
Listen, all the other club members of Flying Circus Club graduated.
Oh, that's where
but
they
if
went.
you guys join, we can regain our former strength. What do you say?
Oh, right. Yeah, see, I don't keep up with all that stuff, Zach. That's terrible, though.
What?
Oreo, you're also off on Mondays now?
Wilbur?
Good
What the
shit. Oh, something with another Minecraft YouTuber.
Wilbur is not really a Minecraft YouTuber, let's say. He's more of a singer. But,
Wilbur is?
I'm guessing. Wilbur.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow this stuff.
Oh, sorry, Amy, your favorite singer turns out to be a cunt.
Ooh, that's not what you want to hear.
Mm.
Pushing forward energetically. The guy's vigor incarnate.
Oh.
Losing ground in the face of that energy.
Okay, I see.
Ooh,
In that case,
excuse
I'll
me.
give it some serious thought.
Kirishina-san is shooting glances at me as she answers his question. Guess she's wondering what I'm going to do. I should give him my answer first. He's a YouTuber, streamer, and band singer and musician. Yeah, so he's made a name for himself. Why does fame corrupt people?
Yeah.
I take a deep breath before speaking up. Senpai.
What is it, Henny? If you have any questions, I'm happy to.
Sorry to say, but I'm not joining your club. He did not expect
it's like-
that.
It's alright, huh?
Sorry about that. I'll be on my way now. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Wait, Sam.
Let the guilt trip begin. Here we go.
Oh no.
What?
You really aren't going to join the Flying Circus Club?
Sorry, I just don't feel like it.
You seem to know a whole lot about Flying Circus during the match with Sato and you.
Kirishina-san tries to reason with me. Look, I'm sorry. But I simply cut her off and walk away.
Here to sound.
There's a full moon this Easter? Werewolf Jesus?
Oh god.
Oh, that's a funny thought. You know what somebody needs to do? They need to plug that into a procedural image generator and see what it comes up with.
Oh lord.
I bet you'd get some cursed results if you did that. Later that day, I'm in my bed. Couldn't even work up an appetite. After a light dinner, I'm just rolling around lazily. Sounds like me when I have a day off and nothing to do. The only thought on my mind is what happened earlier today. I went out of my way to choose a school that didn't have an FC club. After mulling over my thoughts for a while, I shoot up out of bed. Man, things get real dirty if you don't take care of them. Yes! because this funny little thing called dust exists. And I hate that. Oreo, no, it's too early to talk about doing a crossover with this game.
What's he fucking on about?
He put Doki Doki Flying Circus Club in chat.
Oh god, they're doing it again. Anything we touch is really, we can make a Doki mod out of this. Fuck off already. Let us just bloody play the game. Oh, I just noticed you have the normal logo on the Aokana thing, not the one that we made, the black one.
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot we had that one. Hold up, let me fix that. Don't worry about that. There we go. There we go. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
You guys did see shit for the last 30 minutes.
That's why I'm the professional here.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's how you know we're professionals. Created by a pile of clutter upon opening a drawer on my shelf. Sounds like my room before I cleaned it out a couple of years ago. There's a baseball that I've only used a single time. Also, I can see an outdated handheld gaming device. But do you still have the games for it? That's what matters here. Why do I still have this stuff? I'm convinced there's some mechanism at work that gathers all the junk you don't care about into one place. Yeah, we call it a junk drawer. I think everybody has a junk drawer that they just toss random shit into that they don't really have a place for. Not sure whether to call myself a pack rat or a sloth. A sloth. Both. Yes.
I 100% thought you just said slut. Fuck.
Yeah.
I had to fucking really look there for a second. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I kind of cut my sentence short. Yeah, that's a flub for the ages.
Apparently Ninja's mod was mentioned in World of Dreams.
I'm gonna be real, I forgot that reference happened.
Stop being mean to him.
Yeah, it's funny. I've played all of those except A Brand New Day.
I remember that one.
Yep, it's one that I've known about for a while, I've just never played it. And I was gonna say, that's what I was getting pinged about. Oreo actually fucking did it. Yep.
What did he do?
He put Werewolf Jesus into a fucking procedural image generator, and that's what he got.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to see this. Hold on, I gotta go on the stream. Oh lord.
It's just as cursed as I imagined. This is what we need AI for. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Thomas is cursed since bloody anything related to Dan McNeely.
Not sure whether to call myself a pack rat or a sloth. I dig through the pile and finally find what I'm looking for. Ah, there it is. What did he find? Then I pull out a box that I haven't opened in a very long time. What's that? Are those what I think they are? We're gonna find out here. Also, wait, I just realized. Is that like an old school ass iPod sitting on that speaker? I'm sorry, ADHD just
oh my god.
And I'm like, oh my god, that looks like an old school ass iPod sitting on that stereo.
Oh my god.
Sitting on that speaker.
They have flying shoes, but iPods.
Guess it's been collecting a lot of dust. Dust off the box a little before opening it. Yep, the classic.
Pack rat or
Blowing the dust off the top for dramatic effect. Yep, classic.
I 100% thought you just said slut.
Here we go. Inside, I find a pure white body with green lines. This was an extremely popular model in the past. I see that there are two things engraved onto them. Oisan's
Oh my god.
and an important.
Bloody Zach just sent us a clip. Fucking.
How many years has it been? My Flying Circus shoes. Yep, I knew we had them. Buried them.
Dude,
Oh,
that
yeah,
just
Zach
sends a
clipped it.
clip of just us.
Yeah,
It was
he sent the
hilarious.
clip. Yep.
Yep.
That's definitely me cutting myself off at the worst possible
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, and I just
definitely
like that
something that
he
I
left
do.
in the clarification that it's just like, I literally thought you just said slut.
It's like, no, I just stopped one letter short on slot, and I pronounced it weird.
Slot.
Mm-hmm.
Good glorious
Performance of Grab
moment.
shoes has gone up
The
since I last
streams of
competed,
it.
making these shoes obsolete. Plus, they're way too small for me now. Damn, sounds like he was younger when he competed. Quite a bit younger.
Well, literally in the flashbacks, he was a bloody kid. And, like, Aoi was in high school, where now she's a teacher in high school.
Oof. No. The real reason I can't wear these again is different. Simply staring at them is making me feel depressed. Never thought things would turn out like this. Yeah. we mentioned that on stream here on Ninja. We didn't know either. Honestly,
No,
I
Ninja's
forgot that happened. But that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Hello, Ninja.
I let out a deep sigh before
It is
placing the
time.
shoes back in the box. Yeah, so you've been working on a new project, huh? It looks like a Yuri POV mod, but let me know if I'm off base on that.
Yeah, he was basically asking a lot of us for advice, especially on some designs, and
Yeah, I
he's been,
noticed
like,
that.
he
I'm
was
following along
messaging
with
me
that.
for a while about like, oh, can you help me with the logo? And I'm like, I've got stuff to do, please. And then eventually I just went, all right, fine. So on my day off, first day off of the week, I was just like, all right, I'll give this guy help. So I went into VC and basically went onto Photoshop, which he can literally do the same thing and paint on it, and I showed him how I would design a logo with the assets that he has, and believe it or not, the only custom asset in the logo that I made was just the blood thing, which was in the other logo as well. But I showed him an example of how you can tune colors, you can do a lot of meticulous little changes, which will make a logo like pop out. Because with logo design, one of your main things that you want to be able to focus on is consistency with the color scheme and having certain things that can pop out, certain things that blend in with the background. And in the end, like, yeah, it's not my best work, but like I said, you can use it or use it as inspiration. But the lesson was still there. I walked him through, like, in the end, it's just like half the time you get better performance with logo creation when you just modify what already exists. Because like half of like really custom logos either look abysmal or they look like something that Dirt Thief would create, which that's a little bit more than abysmal.
Yeah. Considering the history with that guy.
Yeah, no, I think his logo literally was fucking god awful. But I basically just created a simple logo in about.
To what we care about here.
Yeah, in the end, like I just created a simple logo, showed him how to do it, showed him the little processes, and he can go from there. And because
yeah, it's been very exciting seeing the progress so far.
Yeah, the two bottom ones aren't his, they're ones that I've done. And the only cut asset I used was the red blood thing. And I do like the touch of layering that I did, that I had, like, some of it go behind the fucking text, and then one that goes over. Which that was just a cheap little trick with that was just a trick with double layering. But yeah, like, it's to make a really good logo, it's a lot of little meticulous changes, and that is how you get the really good quality.
Yeah, I have to say, I like how the examples turned out.
No, thank you.
I'll be curious to see what design he ends up going with.
Yeah.
Anyway, if Senpai shows up again tomorrow, I'll turn him down flat.
Alright, I'll be back again. I'm gonna go stir my pot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm positive that'll make him give up. Oh, I think we are going to underestimate just how persistent this man is.
By me.
I think we are going to be underestimating how persistent Shion is. He strikes me as the one who's not going to give up easily. However, I soon came to learn that there was something just as strong, perhaps even stronger, than my resolve. Namely, Senpai's tenacity. Next day, for real. Oh, what a time to come back, Alex. Oh, that little GB scene. That was great. Oh, that was great. I need to back up on my stream preview. I need to get a snippet of that. That was amazing. And how are you doing, Alex? Eater of lemons, as you're otherwise known. Like, oh my god, that was great. Welcome back.
You got 15 minutes.
You just missed something incredible.
What have I done? No, I missed something. No!
Just a small little thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go back in the stream just to see this shit.
You won't have to go back far, just like a minute or so. And I was gonna send a snippet of it to you. Oh my god, that was great. Get a snippet of that. Oh, one time to...
Okay.
Yep. The adorableness for real. I love it. That's not a very good snip, but
aww. That's...
Yep, I love that.
Adorable.
I love that. That's incredible. Aww, I'm gonna name it Aww. There we go.
You can tell me if you gotta change your heart, yes!
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Alright. Alright. Oh fuck. Tell me, have you had a change of heart yet?
Aww. I love that chibi stuff. Can't get enough of it. So squishy. Oh,
squish.
Boy, here he goes again. Like I said yesterday, I will never change my mind. Oh, he will. You know he will. Now here I go again.
Compels you.
He closes his eyes and lets out a loud groan. That still isn't enough to deter him. Alright, he says. You finally given up yet?
I see now. You are testing me.
What part of the word no does this guy not understand? Also, Alex, I'm sorry to hear you're sick.
He literally has a dumbbell on his shirt. I don't think no applies to this man.
Taking no for an answer is for nerds and bros who don't lift, says this guy. With that muscle shirt. Eh.
You're making sure my passion is for real. Makes sense. Really, I was naive to think 1 or 2 attempts was anywhere near enough.
Aoki-senpai nods fiercely. Also, the way his sprite is, he kind of reminds me of Brock.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Alright, I'll take you up on that challenge. I'll do it as many times as it takes to prove myself to you.
Listen, Senpai, you've got this all wrong. I never said anything of the.
I'll see you again next week. Need to find a better way to show my passion before then.
Senpai storms out of the room without listening to me at all. He is so dead set on this. Gee, thanks for listening. And then, from that day on, he started taking extreme measures. Yeah, like what? Monday.
Oh, I live for that. Please, I need you to join.
No!
I'm ready to do anything. Just say the word. Want me to bow to you?
Hey, don't start doing that now. There's people watching. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You can even get a present if you want. I'm totally fine being a normal member.
Never even asked for that! Look, just stop flying after me, alright?
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Pizza
god.
his ass.
What?
What do you want then? Money? Power?
No, he wants to be left the hell alone. That's what he wants. God damn it.
Why are you in my house?
Yep, dude can't take a freaking hint. Don't mind me just getting another snippet of this. Oh my god, that Saturday one is great. That Saturday one is phenomenal.
Yes.
Prop that a little bit. Alright. Yeah, close enough.
Dude.
Close enough, whatever. This music is so fitting.
It is.
Alright, there we go. Save that. Now we go back to live. Hey, excuse me, my goodness. The only thing I want is for you to leave me alone. Don't you dare come to my house on the weekend. This guy's freaking nuts! So after a week of him more than living up to his as many times as it takes promise, find myself completely exhausted. Oh, hello there! Come on, Mashiro. If you love me, try your best to catch me. Oh no.
Do I voice Mashiro or do you voice it?
You do.
Oh, this is the worst. I love you so much. What am I good at flying?
Sounds like, that's a skill issue. It's next Monday. After somehow shaking off Ayagi-senpai's assault, I started Kirishina-san's flying lesson. This has become a part of my daily routine by this point. Ah, there you are. Kirishina-san has been getting better this entire time, but she's still nowhere near good enough to pull off the technique she used during that match with Satoin-san. Hell, I'd hesitate to even call her flight stable at this point. I'd love to see that again. I hurriedly shake my head as those words leave my mouth. What the hell am I saying? I've been thinking about Flying Circus a lot more often lately because of Senpai. Hard not to when he's constantly badgering you about it. Like, goddamn.
We went to his house, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
begs
what
a
the
lot
hell?
of questions of how that works, but, like...
Yeah, it's like, how did you find me? Still haven't changed my mind, though. I'll never join his club. He's dead set on it. We are having a battle of the unstoppable force and the immovable object right here. The unstoppable force being Senpai, and the immovable object being us. Which one is going to crack first? A battle of wills. It's just hard not to think of FC when I'm flying around so much. Yeah, that's all. That's what you think.
Well, I've got a bit of an idea.
Oh, hello there.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Yoshina-san was tottering a little at the end, but she managed to safely return to me. You did good out there. Seems you've finally gotten used to changing directions mid-air. He said it's about time to wrap up your lessons for good. Oh,
Oh, thanks.
you should have no trouble getting around. Wish she'd work on her form, though. Well, she'll slowly get there as she commutes to school, so I've got no reason to worry. Hey! Misaki! What is it? We're done with today's practice. Okay, give me a sec. I shout out to my classmate who's just goofing around and relax my mind. It's time I report back to Oe-san. These lessons are finally coming to an end. Oh,
Hinata-san?
that music suggests otherwise. Yeah?
Oh.
Hiroshina-san addresses me and writes the logical former of my decision.
Do you still not feel what? Do you still not feel like joining the FC club?
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Really?
Hiroshina-san keeps pressing the matter. You heard me talking to Aogi-senpai earlier, right?
I did, but I figured maybe you weren't being honest.
I am. I'm telling you. I don't want to join. Whoa! Hiroshina-san suddenly closes her face in on mine before speaking.
Do you really, really mean that?
Like I said, nothing's changed. I only get overwhelmed by her eager spirit, but still manage to keep my composure. Hiroshina-san, however, keeps staring at me from up close. And eventually...
Got it.
I don't think she believes
Oh.
us. I don't think
Catty
she believes
face.
us, guys. She quietly mutters those two words before pulling back. Good. She seems a bit down. I'm sure I'm just imagining that. No, you're not imagining things, boy. No, you're not. Maybe I was a bit rude, though. Guess I should apologize tomorrow. Unfortunately, right now, I have no way of knowing the true meaning of her actions. Seemed pretty clear to me. Maybe I'll find out the truth tomorrow.
I'm gonna join the FC club!
Of course you will. Of course you will. If he's not going to teach me, then Senpai will. God
Oh,
damn
no.
it.
Well, that's not gonna end
For
well.
real? I somehow built that out faster than Yagi-san.
What's up? Hello? Hello? Wow, really am. Really am. Really am the other one here. Really am the other one here. Big Ben did an oof, guys. I don't know what happened to him. Holy shit, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello there.
Who would win in a fight, Ben or Kotanoha? I don't know. I
Oh,
think it depends
God.
on the. I think it depends on the specific mod.
Mm.
Oh, hey. Speaking
Hmm.
of, there he is.
Wait, seriously? That's awesome. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Kirishima. I have to go for like a bit longer than I usually do because I have to do more food prep, and I'm just one. Hold on. Brilliant idea.
Oh,
Gonna go tag in player too. Wait, come here. Wait. Come on, come here. Come on, up. Go. Sit in my chair.
the gentle the British
Sit
takes
in
it.
my chair. Go sit in my chair. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do food stuff for a while. I
Alright
want
then.
you to tag in for me for the foreseeable future.
Come on.
However long that is.
They're friendly, they don't bite.
Oh,
not
come
doing
on,
this.
I don't bite.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna make you if you don't want to. Come on.
Be a second.
Alright, are we good? Or should I just go on my own for a bit? Hold up. I suppose that answers my question. Alright then. Oh, well, Caleb does his thing with his food prep. I suppose we'll keep going. I'm really, really looking forward to it, Press. Guess she wasn't kidding. The puzzled look on her face must have been her mulling over the decision. Still not sure if she's joining because she actually wants to, though. Could just be doing it because I turned him down. No, I'm pretty sure she turned it. I'm pretty sure she's joining because she wants to learn more. Did you not see the enjoyment on her face when she was playing that exhibition match of Flying Circus? Like, come on. It's freaking obvious, man. She wants to play. She wants to be part of this. Not that it matters. Fact is, she's joined the club now. Okay, let's have our first meeting today. Sounds good. I was gonna say, I know that look. He's just staring at us. They throw very contrived, expectation-laden looks my way. Cut it out. The looks don't stop. I avert my eyes from their act, get up off my seat, and leave the room. What's their deal? You know damn well what their deal is. They want you to join, numbnuts. None of them get how I feel. Well, why don't you relay that to them then, Maybe explain yourself a little, then they'll stop badgering you. You know, that's how this is supposed to work. FC isn't something I want to get back into. Or so he tells himself. Later. I saw it all.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, hello.
This will not be the debut of Player 2 just yet, but one day.
Josh.
So, Asuka joined the club.
Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Have a good one.
Alright.
Don't threaten my friends.
Thought I'd fill you in.
They're cooler than you.
Oh, you're gonna sit down and take that?
They can't sit down. That's right now.
Ooh.
Have a good one, guys. I'll be a bit.
Yeah, alright. See you in a bit then. Alright then. Oh, right. I forgot this game did that. You guys can't really see it because of the overlay. But when you click on the edge of the overlay, you know, and then when you like click something outside, it's hard to explain, but sometimes your cursor gets, when you click on the edge to expand the size of the window, it can get caught like that. He's seeing someone new. I haven't really gotten the chance to say hello properly yet, but all I can say is that I hope things go well. I saw it all. Same. And he's like, your point? I obviously know what they're getting at, but I still ask them to elaborate. Seems like you got roped into something fun. What was that about? How exactly did that look fun to you? Well, considering her unique personality, I guess it would look entertaining to her. Either that or she's being sarcastic. Because that looks like the face of sarcasm. Look at that face. Look at that face and tell me she's not being sarcastic. God damn it. It's not the least bit entertaining to me, though. Kirashina Senpai joined the FC club, huh? Oh, shit. That was Mashiro. So many names end with M. So... yeah, Masaya, Misaki, Madoka, Mashiro. Jesus. So easy to lose track of. Kirashina-san joined the FC club, huh? To be honest, I'm also a little interested in Flying Circus. How are you now? Huh? You are? Wow. Never thought I'd live to see the day that you care about something other than food. Are you sure you can afford to be so rude? What'll you do if Mashiro and I stop hanging out with you? You don't need you. Saki pulls a paper out from her breast pocket and waves it in front of me. What is that for? Mashiro, please read out what's written at the top. Uh-oh. Mashiro, please read out what's written on the top. Roger that. The first word is club. Then comes admission. And lastly, form. Okay, you can read. Excellent. I see. Nothing worth getting worked up over. They just want to join the FC club. So yeah, we've got our first meeting after this. But the only guy in the club is Prez. That's why we're wandering around, looking to see if some random guy wants to join. Huh? Misaki-senpai? I spy a random guy. Wow, good catch. And he also happens to be super athletic and good at all kinds of sports. He's the perfect fit for our club. I'll see myself out. Oh my. We'll be waiting for you, Hinata-senpai. They're not gonna give up that easily. Oh, hi, Madoka. Oh? What's wrong? You look pretty down in the dumps. Is it that obvious? I'm sorry about all this. Looks like Shion's been causing you a lot of problems. You think? Also, Fang. Look at that Fang. Look at that. Say that again. Anyway, are you going somewhere? I noticed she's holding a gym bag in her hands. Now that I think of it, she seems to be heading in the direction of the school gate. Yeah, somewhere. What's with that face? You're acting like you don't want to tell me. Ayagi's reply is pretty vague. And that somewhere is... Shion Ayagi's little sister, remember? Figured. Yeah, you have the right idea. I've decided to become the club's manager. Though we're not an actual club until we have one more member. You've gotta be kidding me. Means all the people I usually spend time with have joined the FC club now. Also, since Shion asked me to, I'll go ahead and say this. For what it's worth, I'd also like you to join the club. There's no way out of it, is there? Duly noted. Look, don't take it the wrong way. I'm not doing this for him, I swear. I just really want you to join us. You serious? Yeah, considering how the other members are, it's bound to be fun. Don't you want to be a part of that? Bound to be fun, huh? Anyway, Shion is waiting for me, so I'll be going now. Later. I see Aoyagi off with that half-hearted reply. And so, after fending off Senpai's aggressive recruiting tactics, I find myself forsaken by everyone. What did you expect? Like, for real, what did you expect? Of course, after that exhibition match, Asuko would want to join. She wants to learn more about the game, play a proper match. The next day, something outrageous happens. Okay, I'm starting homeroom now. Also, this isn't at all important, but starting today, I'm the club advisor for the FC Circle. Oh. Gee, I wonder who asked, about that. With all the new members, we're just one short of being promoted to a club. What's wrong, Messiah? You look about ready to snap. Miss Kagami, we need to have a talk in the faculty room later. That's usually a teacher's line. Later. Yeah, this game does not beat around the bush. Straight and to the point. I like it. Once classes end, I immediately head over to the faculty room to speak with Oi-san. There you are. Get in here. She doesn't really get flustered or anything and just calmly observes me. Let's cut to the chase. How much of this did you plan out in advance? What are you accusing me of exactly? That unexpected match, Senpai's sudden recruitment drive, and you becoming the club advisor? Sounds like a string of coincidences to me. Are you sure about that? Miss Kagami! Don't you think you're going a bit too far? She looks pretty mad about my accusation. I'm sorry. I hurriedly apologize. However, she just smiles in response. Well, I guess I can't really blame you for that. Things did work out to my benefit. Right? But I'm sorry to say, this is all a coincidence. Judge the situation however you want, but just know I wasn't behind any of it. So she claims. If she had been pulling the strings, she would have just admitted it. I only started trusting her because she's such an honest person. Wait, that means this is some work of fate. But even so, I still don't... I know. I would have been a lot more aggressive if time was enough to heal your wounds. Oi-san shrugs as she responds. There. Take a look. She points at the window. Outside, I see the Flying Circus Club starting practice. Hiroshina-san, Misaki, and Arisaka are standing before Aogi-senpai with solemn expressions on their faces. What? Just keep watching. I listen to her advice. Hello there. Oh, here we go. I'm going to stop our FC Club's practice now. First off, we're going to do some weight training to build our muscles. You serious? I don't want to get thick arms. Sure you don't. Can't possibly lift anything heavy. Not with that attitude. Is that really going to make us fly better? It probably will. Just trust me. I'll explain in more detail when our advisor arrives. Oh, come on. An outsider like me can't really complain, but their first practice session seems to already be a disaster. The president doesn't appear to be confident in his instructions, which has filled the other members with doubt. Yeah, I can see where this is going. The store page did say what our role was going to be eventually, so it's time to take up that mantle, I guess. Man, that's the wrong approach. You should be doing exercises that help them build up their stamina or improve their reflexes. That will improve their overall physical performance and allow them to practice more efficiently in the future, right? That's what you taught me. Oa-san nods upon hearing my words. Why not pass on that wisdom? I'm not telling you to return as a player. Instead, why not try your hand at coaching? Yeah, you know, the kind of thing that a lot of noteworthy players in a sport will do. You know, after they're done playing the game, they'll become a coach because they want to pass on their love of the game. You know, is that such a far-fetched idea? Me, a coach. I will admit the idea is less stressful than returning as a player. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. Look what happened when you gave Asuka a bit of advice in that exhibition match. However, I know getting involved with FC will eventually force me to face my demons, whether I want to or not. I have no interest in digging up old memories. Those girls like newborn chicks. They can't even fly properly. Someone needs to show them the ropes. The real fun begins once they learn to fly properly. And I think you're perfect for that role. All sorts of emotions swirl around inside my head. He really doesn't want to, but we know he's going to crack eventually. My thoughts on the matter are still fairly muddled. There's also a part that's more clear than before. However, I can't bring myself to say yes right away. I mean, the way I see it, my feelings of wanting to avoid the sky entirely can't just be brushed aside. And so, I'll think about it. I put it off for later. I give Oi-san, who's gazing at me intently, a non-answer. Fine. She doesn't get angry, nor does she smile. She knows all will come in due time. Instead, she simply accepts my words with an understanding look in her eyes. Then she raises her hand casually. That's when I realize the conversation is over and take my leave. I slowly pull the faculty room door open, walk through it, turn around, and give her a light bow. After all that, I quietly close the door. Whew. The tension escaped my body as I lean against the pillar next to the door. Finally breathing properly again. Great. Guess this was bound to happen eventually. I've been avoiding the sky as much as possible, doing my best to not even look at it. Now it seems to be pulling me back towards it. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have had that pasta before stream. God damn it. It's making me tired. Can't have that though. Hello. Welcome back.
God, I've returned.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Yep. So all of our boys' friends have joined the FC club, and
Yeah.
Senpai is terrible as a coach.
Yeah.
That's kind of the gist of what's happened up until now. We were just talking with Oi. She was showing us their first practice, and you can already see his coaching instincts. It's like,
Yeah.
the story page kind of gave away what role he played in the story, so like we know he's gonna cave eventually. But it's just, he's got to sort some shit out first. He's got to figure it out, you know? Almost feels like it's saying, it's been long enough, don't you think? Kind of like me when I return to old zombies maps when I want to do more high rounds after being away for a while. The map just beckons to me like, it's been long enough, don't you think? Why don't you try one more time? Well, can't deny that I'm being a big baby. Stare down at my feet. I should be used to seeing my slippers there. The sight still feels unnatural to me. The wings I obtained as a child have dulled and disappeared. I'm sorry. Pathetic. I don't even know who I'm apologizing to. Oh? So, is your food ready? Suka found us. Upon hearing that voice, I turned towards its owner. Yeah, fancy meeting you here, Suka. So this is where you've been. She says happily, seemingly out of breath. I thought you had practice. Why is she here? I did, but I came running back because I want to talk to you. You do? Heart's beating a mile a minute. Calm yourself, boy. Yeah, I know exactly what she's gonna say. Do you really, though? Well, She starts to speak as she fixes an unwavering gaze onto me. Seems she's worried about how I'll react, but that doesn't seem to be stopping her. Nope. She is filled with determination. Please, teach me Flying Circus. Oh! I was gonna say. Now the music's getting good. Bingo! She couldn't have been more obvious. One more determined, frankly. I'm sorry. I know it's rude of me to ask, but I can't help it. I'm sure you have a good reason for not wanting to join. But I still want you to be my coach. She hits me dead center with her passionate request. Her assault forces the memories I'd been trying to seal away to the front of my mind. Why? Why do you want me, of all people, to teach you? I mean, can't you just guess someone else? Good question. Yoshina-san flashes me a smile as she responds to my question. Well, you're the one who showed me how fun flying can be. So I want you to teach me much, much more. That way I'll learn to enjoy flying more and more. That's my reason. Ah. Because of those words. Slightly ajar, door to my memories swings wide open. Oh, here we go. Yep. We were in fact seeing more flashbacks.
Okay, returned.
Welcome back. We are now in flashback territory.
Nice.
Asuka says, "Be my coach," and we said,
Yeah.
"Why?" Hey, teach me how to fly.
Yeah, I've seen all this, so...
Yep. Isn't that what I'm doing? That's not what I mean. I want you to teach me Flying Circus.
Awesome.
It's awful sudden. Wait, why me? We're having some real causality here. This is
What's
some
going
real, the student, becomes the master type of shit.
Yeah.
The student has become the master type of shit. This is exactly the way, our boy was taught here. He's in the exact same position, but now the roles are reversed. Now he's the coach. Because you're the one who made me want to fly. Why are you laughing? My bad. Seeing you say that with such a serious look on your face is a riot. Come on. Fine. Sorry I laughed at you. Wait, you mean... Yeah, I'll teach you all I know about flying. Then you can soar through the sky and have as much fun as possible. Cool! For starters, I'll teach you some magic words. Magic words? Yeah, birds that'll give you strength, even when you're sad or in pain. Sounds awesome. Go on, tell me. Okay, listen closely. Back then, flying was the thing I enjoyed most in the world. Seems like it. That was why I got hooked on a sport that let me take it to the next level. My dream eventually ended up getting shattered, so I ran away from the sky. But I can't keep others from enjoying the fun of it for selfish reasons. And that's why fate has called upon you to take upon this mantle. I take a few deep breaths as I mull over my next thoughts. Then, while looking Kirishina-san in the eye, I respond. Alright. I'll be your coach.
Oh,
Here we go. The moment she hears my
it's
answer.
time.
Really? Kirishina-san's expression lights up.
I can take over voice lines again, don't worry.
Okay, I didn't know if you were still eating.
Nah, still cooking.
Fair.
Thank you, I'm so happy.
Bet she'd be flying around right about now if she had her grav shoes on. Yeah, that sounds like it ended in disaster. She's in the building. That's how happy she looks. Okay. First things first.
Yes, what is it, coach?
Ignore everything Aogi-senpai just said.
Huh?
His routine's a quick way to turn into a musclehead.
I'd rather not do that, honestly. I'd prefer to have a figure like Miss Kagami.
I'm sure you really want a body like hers. Considering... I forget I said that. We should hurry over to the others.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a discussion for another day. Kirishina-san moves towards the stairway, ready to head off to practice, then immediately turns back to me.
Coach.
Huh? Now facing me again, her long, pretty hair goes up as she...
I'm looking forward to practice.
directs a deep bow at me. Same here. We both look at each other and smile. And I'm quite sure the smile I flashed wasn't weighed down by any trauma. No, I know it wasn't. We make a dash for the courtyard. Sunlight filters in through the windows, mixing with the shadows from the frames to make crisscross patterns on my face. And on the other side of that glass is an endless blue sky. Take off my slippers, throw them in the locker, put on my shoes, and run over to where other members have gathered.
Guess I'll stop here for today.
You knew he'd come around.
Let's see, what are they up to? Huh? Marcia? Wow. I see. Looks like you've made your decision then. Welcome back, Marcia. No, it's still too early to say that. I'll say those words when the things heat up and you're having a lot more fun. That's for the best, right?
We can only hope. That's the end of episode 1. Or chapter 1. Yes, it is. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do. Hey, that's my line. Really?
All our lines being taken, mate.
Circus in the sky. Heck yeah. Something
Oh,
beyond
yeah.
the sky, huh? Yeah, we call that the atmosphere. Hi guys. I run over to where everyone is waiting. The rest of the members turn towards me as I address them.
Huh? Tim took a no, and Asuka-chan is back too.
Uh-huh. Oh my, Messiah-san. What's with that serious look on your face?
He may look serious at first glance, but he also seems pretty nervous, don't you think?
Nervous, huh? Bet he's about to say something real embarrassing.
Agreed.
Cut it out. I walk past the two girls who are teasing me despite knowing exactly what I'm about to say. Then I position myself in front of Shion and said, "Oh, this should be good. Here we go."
Oh, Hinata? You don't have anything to say. I totally get how you feel.
He moves up to me and nods deeply several times.
After a long time, my sincerity has finally gotten through to you. Am I right? No.
No. You are relieved of duty. I don't think it's been that long. Nah, forget that. We need to talk.
We need to talk? You telling me to crack your riddle, huh? Oh, I know. You want me to say something to win you over, right?
How did he come to that conclusion? He still believes you're not going to join. No, you got it all wrong. Uh-oh.
We may have been born on different days, but let's die on the same one.
Look, there's no way I'm becoming your blood brother. Does this guy have a thing for action movies or something? He keeps taking everything I say as a challenge, and now he even wants to become blood brothers. I meant something completely different. Look, listen, I saw your plans for practice. Trust me, it needs to change. Starting with weight training is a terrible idea.
Really?
Of course. Shion-san strikes a bodybuilder's pose in response to my words.
Clearly. Oh fuck.
Y'all good over there?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright.
Clearly it's necessary to grow your muscles first. Muscles are love. Muscles are life. Oh,
Force your
God.
biases on everyone else. Sure, you need muscles to maintain a beautiful flying form. And yes, they help you gain more precise control over your body to increase your speed. But...
See, muscles really are.
But... exercises that improve reflexes and strengthen your core come first. Beginners have to start there.
Really?
Yes, really. Beginners need to start by learning to maintain proper form. Weight training can throw that off entirely. How interesting. That's enough from the peanut gallery. Misaki nimbly forces herself between me and Shion-san. You sure know a lot about FC. Tell me, did you come all the way here just to yell at Prez? Misaki places her hand over her mouth and grins like the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm pretty sure that's not the only reason.
God damn it. Damn you, Arisaka. You sure know how to corner someone.
Hey, it's the same. Come on, tell them.
Hirashina-san's face closes in on me. Oh no. Everybody back up. I just...
I have a blank admission form on me. You want one?
Well... God, what are you doing? Why did you just go and spell it out like that? I wanted to tease Messiah some more.
Yeah, you totally ruined the moment. It would have been fun watching him squirm.
Aww.
Sorry, but I can't take the second-hand embarrassment.
Thanks for the save.
So you were about to squirm?
Nuh-uh.
Prove it.
How am I supposed to do that?
You tell me.
It seems we have reached an impasse. Oh, come on. Yay! Messiah's joining us.
We got 5 members now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was gonna
That
say.
means we're actually a club now, right, Shion? Oh, true. Yeah, this is so sweet. My burning spirit has ignited everyone's passion for FC. That's what this means, right, Hinata?
I'll let you keep thinking that. No, man. Look.
Right? Yeah, I did it. Look at that smile in the background. It's just like,
That's my brother, alright.
yeah.
Get your face away from me.
Sorry, my brother tends to get overwhelmed by emotion easily.
You don't
But
say!
then it's having a fit.
Messiah's in, he's in, he's in, he's in! Why are you running around me? Stop! Just place a
Stop
finger
it.
on her forehead.
Get some help.
Stop!
No.
Just join
Chaos.
her! God damn it, are we playing like fucking Ring Around the Rosie now? Everybody's just chanting, he's in, he's in.
He's in, he's everywhere.
You too? Hirashina-san circles around me like the other two for a while. But then,
You missed dumbass.
oh, don't just suddenly stop.
What? You're really pushing for light up.
That intense expression.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh no.
Tell them now, Hinata-san.
Okay. Overwhelmed by Kirishina-san's serious attitude, I inadvertently ended up nodding. When she looks at me with those earnest eyes of hers, it's hard to say no. Actually, maybe it's more accurate to say they're a force, they force a yes out of me. I imagine she'd earn a fortune as a salesman. Yep.
Circus in the sky.
Okay. Let me properly introduce myself. The name's Masaya Hinata. Starting today, I'll be a part of your FC club. Here's to a fun year together. I say, then give a quick bow.
Yay! Yay!
Hirashina-san bounces up and down like a rabbit. Misaki, on the other hand, drops her shoulders exhausted. Ah, man, you should have just been straight with us.
It's really nice.
I shall return in just a moment.
Okay. Him. Shy. Hinata. Shy. Come on now. Hold on. I'm not done. No, he just wants to clarify his role in all of
I
this.
already think you're surprised.
What surprise?
Cody.
Yes?
Yeah.
It's too late to back out now. Got it? Quiet, Barney. I'll join. But not as a Skywalker. Wait. Wait. Why not? I like how Mashiro's like, what else is there to do? Do you want to be the second manager? No point in having 2 managers with only 5 members. I've decided to become your coach. I turn to face Shion-san. With your permission, of course, Prez. This may sound a bit rude, but I think I'm a better fit for the job than you. Huh. If you really want to do that, go right ahead. You do both, though. Form a grim expression, tensing up my brows, and fixate my eyes on Shion-san's correspondent. I don't want to be a player. Hey! He nods, apparently approving of my decision. Like I thought, he's the kind of person who you can get through to with a show of determination. But can you actually coach? Uh-huh. That's a start. Yeah. He can. He even helped me score a point in a match the other day, and I had 0 experience. If you're gonna be our coach, that makes you everyone's second, yeah? Prez, I have a question. Hey! What do you want to know? What's a second? Is that like the second baseman who works with the shortstop to cover the infield? Why do you know so much about baseball? I've watched a lot of MLB the movie Let's Plays. You know what? Allow me to explain. I take over for Prez. A second relays instructions to a Skywalker during matches. Ah, okay. Yeah, second. So basically, sounds like the advisor.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back again.
She just called me gay.
Wow. And
He
yet
just said,
somehow the two of you are in the
"Wow."
same room. Funny how that
Fucking-
works. Very bizarre. Ah.
Yeah.
So now we're just getting into what the heck a second.
Okay, yeah, I see everything.
Yeah, kind of like when you call a timeout and the coach drafts up a play. Normal sports have level playing fields, but FC makes use of a three-dimensional space. That means an opponent can be anywhere around you. Due to that fact, players often lose sight of their opponent. The most basic function of a second is to help track their partner's opponent. There were no seconds when FC was first invented, which led to matches turning completely one-sided after players lost sight of their opponent. In order to combat that issue, a supporting role was added to the sport. Anyway, back to the original question. Yeah, I'm planning on being both the coach and the second. Yeah, it's 1:15 in the morning for me. So yeah, Alex,
Okay.
give yourself a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do another hour, probably.
Okay, if you're sure, I'll let you take over then. I'm not telling you to suddenly trust me. Honestly, it'll probably have a steep learning curve, but I want to give it my best shot.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't trying to make it seem like I hate the idea. In fact, I think the job suits you.
Really now? Yep. I can totally see you lovingly coaching people. I mean, you're the kind of guy who always has to help people in need. You couldn't be more off the mark.
What? But why are you so against being a player? Come on, don't give me the silent treatment. Is this something you don't want to talk about? If so, I'm sorry.
Arisaka bounced her head apologetic. No, it's not like that. Try to ease her mind. It absolutely is. Let's not lie to ourselves here.
It's just
Absolutely
trauma. I was
is.
beat. I got my ass handed to me by a Pokemon trainer.
So, speaking of that, I can't help but think that Misaki looks like Marnie from Generation 8.
I
Like,
bet that took
hold up here. Yeah, hold on a second.
What's up?
Like, it's not a perfect resemblance, but
What's going on?
I need to get this out of the way. Yeah, the comparison I keep
I'm
making
confused.
with Misaki is to Marnie here from Generation 8.
I don't see it. But besides the hair,
Yeah, I think that's what's triggering it for me. Her mannerisms are also kind of similar.
like I'd say I'd have even better comparisons to Misaki to other characters, but like,
Oh, I'm sure you do. That's just what keeps coming to mind for me.
fair enough.
You hurt or something?
come on.
Like maybe you had an injury that prevents you from doing FC? Like in every other sport, injuries often force people out of FC. Yep, career-ending injuries are the worst. However, that's not the reason in my case. No, it's just way back in the day, I realized my limits as a player. That's all.
Hinata-san.
Yoshina-san quietly mumbled.
Hinata-san.
He's saying that's all there is to it, then let's leave it at that. I am in favor of him being our coach. I mean, I feel like we'd turn into hulking monsters instead of flying fairies if we followed Prez's training regimen.
Yeah, I'm really in favor of it, obviously.
Yep.
Same. That's just same.
Alright then.
Got it. Very well. Messiah Hinata, I'm trusting you with the role of coach in second.
Thank you.
Yay! Now I know things are gonna be fun.
But what do we do if Messiah ends up being a sadistic drill sergeant?
Well, I can actually see that's happening. I'm scared.
Ah, come on now. Don't worry, there's no chance of that happening. Bet.
I'd be totally fine with it just in the background.
Yep. Whoa, that's pretty bold, Asuka.
I can deal with a few slaps here and there.
Don't take that out of context, folks. That's never happening.
Please be right. We didn't think it would get any worse.
Guys, I'm done. Nope. 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 Nope.
Oh my fucking god!
God fucking damn it,
Ben, you
game.
okay?
God
you okay in there?
fucking damn it, game. I just told you to stop taking things out of context. Don't you dare start here. Man, if this is where it's taking things already, just imagine where we're going to be a few episodes down the line.
Oh no.
Hell.
The secret is going to be looted by our community server.
Oh god, yeah. Look, why don't you try actually listening? Oh, whatever. Anyway, as your second, I'll be using your first names from now on.
Why is that?
Last names have a distant feel to them, right? That can get in the way during matches. FC is a sport that demands concentration, so a sense of familiarity between a Skywalker and their second helps. In other words, the mental state of players often determines the outcome of a match.
Wait, you're going to start calling me Asuka now?
Right. You can use my first name too.
Okay, copy that.
But that means nothing changes for the two of us. That's no fun. You can call me Misa Meow if you want. Masa Meow. Stop it.
Mashira meow, Mashi meow, what now? Both of those sound terrible.
What's with the sudden cat fixation? Meow Shiro works, right?
I'm going with that.
No, you're not. When you use your normal names. Keep things simple.
Guess you'll be calling me Shion then.
No, I'm going to go with Prez. He's like, no, I'll do what I want. He's my senior, so I'd feel weird calling him Shion. It might actually make our relationship more awkward instead of improving it. Okay, that out of the way, time to get practice started. Yes! Finally!
Ready when you are.
Indeed. Let's have some fun!
I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Just updating my description of what a second is.
It's our time to shine.
FC.
Soon we'll rise up against all the schools that treat us like dirt. My biceps and triceps are tingling with excitement. I think you should be concerned, mate.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna start running right now.
I am concerned for this man. Kunahama Academy FC Club. So let's at least make that flying. Anyway, now that we're an official club, I'm beat. Feels like I've accomplished something amazing today. Let's grab some food and celebrate! Eh? Am I good?
Sounds good. I like something sweet.
Alright. Good idea! You know, it'd be better to start with something salty. Like the sweetness of ice cream comes out better if you eat chips first, right? Or think of how red bean soup tastes better after a nice rice cake soup.
Great thinking, Misaki Senpai. You always know what's best. I'm totally down.
No, you aren't. Celebration comes later. First, we need to have an open, honest discussion to help me develop a workout routine for each of you. Why so serious, Messiah?
It's good that he's taking this seriously. After all, I want to become the best Skywalker I can be.
Wow, someone's motivated. How cute. This is our first practice session, so why not follow her example? Tell me, does anyone other than Prez have any experience?
Nope, I've watched a few matches though.
Seems like the stream got a little behind on your end. Huh.
It's more I'm just texting. It's alright.
Ah. Just making sure.
I'm just distracted.
Yeah, it's
I need
alright. I
that
know
one
a thing or
match.
two about that. Me, I have experience. Really? Yep. I tried it out a little before I moved here.
I'm gonna go check my food.
Alright. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Misaki-senpai is good at every sport. I'm sure you'll see great things from her. She's the rising star of our club. Right. Misaki really can do anything, huh? She's the kind of person who's good at everything without putting in any effort. I'm real jealous. What was your style? I've done a bit of everything, so whatever you want. She sounds like a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none type of person. Don't act like that isn't impressive. Well, what do you want me to say? Just check whatever you want. Okay, let me change the question. Which style do you prefer? I guess fighter? Rushing in head first is a lot more fun than hanging back on defense. Uh-huh. Kind of like how when it comes to the game of Call of Duty Zombies, when it comes to high rounding, I prefer to move around more. I don't prefer camping strategies most of the time. Oftentimes I find camp strategies to be really, really boring. Unless there's some, genuine downside to it, or some limitation to keep in mind. Then it gets a little more interesting. And you're a speeder, right, Prez? I'm gonna take down some notes of these rolls. Fighter. We'll fill them in as we go. Prez strikes a bodybuilder pose as he hears my words. Hey! I'm a total speed demon! Real men live on speed! That's a message I can get behind. Just don't take it the wrong way. Listen, when I'm in the ring, I'm after speed, not points! Sonic would approve. Yeah, you really should be going after points. If speed's all you want, shouldn't you move to a different sport? There's something far more important than winning and losing. To me, the vanishing point is worth more than any normal point. Every man dreams of going fast enough to reach it. Like I said, shouldn't you go with a different sport then? I guess FC is the only popular sport that uses grab shoes. Short and long distance races do exist, yes, but they're not really a big thing. Marathons that, for instance, involve things like flying across the whole American continent also get some viewership, but I'm not sure that's really a sport. Sounds more like a new age triathlon. There is a sport called Superfly, though. It's an extreme race where you have to keep flying straight for at least 100 miles, but that's not really a thing in Japan. Asuka's hand shoots up. Hi! I have a question, Coach. What do fighter and speeder mean? Those are FC play styles. There are 3 in total. Fighter, all-rounder, and speeder. Really? Kinda sounds like we're just talking about different stats. It sounds like we're talking about different stat spreads for characters in a sports game. But, alright, I'm game, Messiah. Elaborate. Playstyles. Let's start with Fighter. Fighters try to score points by attacking their opponents directly. You mean by touching the opponent's back? Right. One touch is 1 point. Speeders are the opposite. They avoid their opponents and score points by racing between the 4 buoys. Yep, Fighter. I'm gonna put it as tries to score by thwapping opponents in the back. Speeder. And go for the buoys. Buoys are those things that float in the air, right? Asuka looks up at the practice buoys that are floating over the water beyond the school's fence. That's right. They use anti-gravity to float. If you touch a buoy ahead of your opponent, you get 1 point. So in short, you can score either by touching your opponent's back or touching a buoy. Exactly. By the way, an all-rounder goes for both, like the name implies. All-rounder. Yep, all-rounder. Jack of all trades, master of none. What's my playstyle then? You've got to find that out on your own. We'll start you off as an all-rounder, since that'll let you get a feel for both. Before that, you need to learn the rules. The rules. Before we get into too much detail, I'll have Perez and Misaki face off in a practice match. I'll explain more as we watch them. As for FC shoes, I checked our equipment. We do have a few pairs old club members left, but inside the cardboard box Madoka points to. These are pretty old. I assume you've got your own pair, yeah? Hey! Ballmongs from Invade with a heavy speeder tuning. Wow. Impressive. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, we getting into this. We getting into this now. Time for some more notes. Yep, shoe makes and styles. That's how I'm gonna classify it in my notes. Yep. Yep, Balmung. What a fascinating model name. American made. Balmungs in particular are already fine-tuned for speeders. They can't be used for any other playstyles. Interesting. Interesting. You have Balmungs with a heavy speeder tuning tacked on? Can you actually turn in those? Sure, I imagine that makes them very fast, but doesn't it also make flexible movement impossible? That's what my muscles are for! Seems this guy is a pretty unique playstyle, let's say. He's clearly not meant to coach others. Welcome back. Just learned about a different make of grav shoes. Yeah, the Balmungs. And we just learned about the different play styles that players of FC have.
I burned my finger when I was stirring the pot.
Burned your finger?
Fucking flicked into my thumb. Yeah, I was tearing my stew and it went on my finger. I was like, fuck.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, true,
Ooh,
but
you gotta be careful with that.
I'm used to little burns because, fun fact, in my high school days, I did an electronics class, so I was doing circuitry and shit. So I played around with a lot of soldering irons, and I was the best in the class. So I think while everyone was like either fucking around or not doing anything, other people were making stuff that made a literal monotone beat. I made a stereo.
Amazing.
Yep, I connected to my phone. I played Thunderstruck AC/DC off it.
Amazing.
Just 2-channel stereo amplifier.
Good shit. Misaki,
but I kept that skill moving forward, and because of all that work, I would always get like little burns on my fingers because I touched this end of the soldering iron. So like little tiny burns on my fingers, I'm used to it.
Yeah, nothing new for you, huh? I wear a 6. Let's see. There's nothing in that size here. Yeah, it's fine. This is just a practice match anyway, right? Normal shoes should be good enough. Well, I guess that's true. You can grab some funds from Miss Kagami and go buy FC's shoes for everyone tomorrow. Ooh.
We're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
I put too much energy into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could tell. I've done that.
Just to look at that energy, you need to give it, you know?
Oh yeah, look at that face. You have to.
We're gonna get funds.
I mean, we are an actual club now, right? So yeah. Kagami has ulterior motives that are banking on this, so I'm sure she'll gather the funds we need for shoes. Can you two get started now?
No.
Alright.
It's all wrong with me.
Keep watching beginning after the end. Keep reading beginning after the end. Oh, rude. Got it. Gotcha. Leave it to me.
Aight! Let's do this!
I'm ready for you, Misaki-senpai.
Well, I can't disappoint my fans now, can I? She was meant for the big stage,
Hmm?
whether she wants to or not.
Stop. Those puppy dog eyes aren't gonna work on me. I won't cheer you on.
Oh, wow.
Why not? I wouldn't be caught dead cheering for my brother of my age. That's just gross. It's not. Listen, there's nothing gross about a little sister showing her brother some love. Oh,
God
God.
damn it.
That just makes it sound even worse. Jeez, you're so hopeless. Fine, whatever, I'm rooting for you, big bro. Sweet! Now I'll definitely win.
Bet.
There's no way Misaki-senpai will lose after accepting all my love.
I don't remember accepting anything. But yeah, I'm gonna win. Look, winning doesn't matter here. I'm trying to use you two to help explain the rules, remember? Need an example of a speeder winning first, so go do that. Wait, you're telling me to lose on purpose? Yeah, but really sell the loss. I'll sync up all our headsets to make it easier. Just follow my instructions, okay? Gotcha. Saki stretches her back like a cat that just got up as she says that. I could totally see her owning a cat. She strikes me as a cat person. Shall we, Prez?
She is, dude, she is the cat.
Yes, very much so. All she's missing is the cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like doing all that and hunting for the pussy as well.
God damn it. Yep, let's go. Prez raises his heels to prepare himself for the match.
Player 2 keeps making comments.
I'm sure. I can't hear them, but I'm sure.
Spirit! Spirit! Spirit!
And he activates his grab shoes. Well, that's
Insane.
interesting activation key.
Look at that face! That's just
Oh,
undead.
poor Madoka. Oh my god. God
This is
damn it.
really embarrassing, I wanna die.
Okay, me next. Ready for liftoff. Misaki says her activation key, which turns on her grab shoes. Yours is just plain silly. No, she's goddamn Ferris reincarnated in this game. After making a pun like
Oh
that,
god, are we seriously?
after making
are we
a
seriously
pun
gonna be-
like that to turn on her grab shoes.
Yeah,
No,
mate,
no.
mate. If you are you serious? Do you really reckon that she's Ferris reincarnated?
You heard me.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Oh god damn it! What have you done? Oh, why did I
Call
say
back
it?
time.
Why did I even say anything? Isn't it better if it sounds cute?
Well, you'll figure out what I've done, and then you'll get a laugh.
I'm sure I know what's happening.
Do you?
How did I know?
The cult of Ferris is back.
God damn it, it has a new face. Also, it's your line.
The second of coming of Nyan Nyan.
Yup.
That's right, this is why saying cuteness is justice. Hold on, didn't Daru say that?
I think so, and I think it was in reference to something Moe or something Ferris related.
Yeah, but
This just
so we've got. Oh my god. We've got Ferris and we've got Daru.
That just confirms my hypothesis. Sounds more cringy.
This is a reincarnation of
But hey,
science.
that's not my place to judge.
I have a question. What are those pretty lines coming out of Prez's heels?
Oh, the light you mean? Those are contrails. Yep. Vapor trails.
Like the White Streaks Plains League?
Kind of.
Yes.
Similar concept. Right. It's a feature of FC grab shoes. Yep, for that extra flair. To make the match look more
Flavor.
visually appealing. When you force a small fraction of anti-gravitons into contact with air at particular intervals, you get an effect similar to light hitting a prism. In other words, light refracts, disperses, and reflects. The contrails used in FC are a product of this phenomenon.
But why do only FC shoes have that light?
A reasonable question. Flying Circus takes place way up in the sky, which means the audience down on the ground needs an easy way to locate players.
Oh, I see. Makes it easy to watch and looks cool, nice.
Exactly. Kind of like how players of a sport wear, different colored uniforms to represent their team. You can turn on the contrails on normal grab shoes, but there's no real point other than just wanting to look cool. Alright, everyone get into position at first. Okay. Off we go. Saki and Prez fly over the fence. There's a steep cliff a couple meters beyond it, and then the ocean. Ooh, this is good music.
Yeah, fucking
FC
good
takes
shit.
place in the sky, which means you can do it anywhere. Chico City is surrounded by the oceans. That became the natural playing ground in our area. Plus, it's also technically
This just
safer
song
when
just
there's
makes
water
this
beneath
is just
you.
like this song just makes me want to go like just a quote into the sky.
Yep,
Time to fly.
yep. Look, it's also technically safer when there's water beneath you instead of
I
solid
can't see
ground.
anything.
Though modern grab shoes have tons of fail-safes that make getting injured from a fall impossible.
Really parasite.
I have another question. What's the first you mentioned?
The first buoy. See those four in the sky? Starting clockwise from first, it's second, then third, then fourth. Simple, right? I guess how do you know which one is first once you're actually up there? 'Cause I doubt that they're numbered.
It would probably mark it.
I would assume so, but I don't know if in in a formation like this, there's always one just marked as first.
Mm.
Kind of like how the bases work in baseball. Where you
Yeah.
always run like counter clockwise in a diamond fashion. First, second,
Yeah.
third, fourth. Home plate. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, real simple.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. What did he say? Yeah, clockwise order. The line that connects first and second is called the first line. It's followed by the second, third, and fourth line. The square that these four lines form is called the field. Yep, makes sense.
And all matches are carried out in the field? Yeah, no, that was a bit late, sorry.
Exactly. I'm sure you already understand, but FC is a sport where you have to follow those lines and fly around the square.
That means you start at first and go to second, then third, then fourth, and...
At that point, you head back to first. You keep flying round and round until time runs out. Depending on how a match is going, you can also choose to stop or move back and forth
That
on a
scared
line,
me.
but you can't ever move back a line.
Some comes knocking on my door. Oh, I like the visuals though.
Cannot move back a line, have to remain on current line. It sounds like I am... with all of my, Steins Gate notes right above me, it feels like I'm just trimming down a note for, Steins Gate. Cannot move back a line, have to remain on current line.
You should get a Trello document for all this shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm just using a note document.
I'll show you Trello, because it's not like even... It's a good planning spreadsheet for notes and shit. Because it sorts them into separate things, so you can, like, have all your...
Yeah, I've got my ways of keeping things
show you
sorted
later.
in a note document.
Yeah. I'll show you a bit later, anyway. Give me 1 second.
Alright. Sounds like Caleb is finding that program. So I can move from the first line to the fourth. Bingo. Yep. I look up, confirm Misaki and Perez have positioned themselves at first, and speak through the headset. Ah! Oh yeah, I see them. I see them. So that is first, second, third, fourth. So... I guess which one is first depends on how you view the field. What angle you're looking at it from. I don't know if it's consistent which one is first, or if that's decided, like... you know, when the match starts. Or if they're marked beforehand. Start on my signal. And remember, show us how a speeder wins a match first. Oh my god, look at that face. Precious bean. Oh my god. Oh, hi, Koneko. Hello.
Oh, mate.
Welcome back.
Got it!
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Look at that face.
Oh,
Look
hey,
at that
Koneko.
face, Koneko. Hello. It's time. Ready, set, go!
I've got this.
Off he goes. Perez leans his body forward and flies off towards second, riding along the first line. You aren't allowed to touch your opponent until someone reaches second, making it a pure contest of speed. The one who touches second first scores 1 point. Huh. Interesting, so it's kind of like a who draws first blood type of deal. To set the tone of the match. Interesting. I'm making a note of that. So even if you're a fighter playstyle, you still have to have a bit of speed then, huh?
You're right, that way.
I
love the visuals that they've got in the background here.
Interesting, interesting. So what's new with you, Koneko?
What?
Everything.
Stop bringing my name into this.
You know what?
What happened
Why?
now?
My partner's sister-in-law has something really evil planned for her, and I'm not allowed to tell her.
Oh!
So yeah, you already have. But nah,
Yeah,
it's just
in
like I'm not
case
allowed
you're
to say
wondering,
anything.
I don't know what it is either. I'm literally just
I
now
don't
finding
know
out
any-
about this.
Anyway, I'll be back. Gotta stir my food for the last time.
Alright, sounds good. Let's find out why. Why is that rule for the first point in place? Fighters have explosive starts and worse acceleration. On the other hand, speeders start off slow but accelerate quickly. Since both start flying at the exact same time, a fighter can easily stop a speeder early and make the match one-sided. Fascinating. Fascinating. So yeah, it kind of sets the tone of the match. So yeah, they all have the same acceleration. It's just difference in starting speed and top speed. Else fighter can easily take over a match. So the fighter has to then catch up to the speeder, huh? Or try to catch them on a different line. Interesting. Seems like it, yeah. A good fighter can dominate a speeder. Correct. But the opposite is also true. Speeders have the advantage as long as they keep moving. Huh. Misaki-chan just left the first line. Misaki casually floats off towards the center of the second line, leaving the ring behind. Does that mean she's given up? No way Misaki-senpai would give up when I'm out here cheering her on. No, this seems like strategy. This seems like strategy to me. You intentionally give up the first point so that you can cut them off, intercept them on the second line. You know, I could totally see that happening, but that's not the case here. She's just taking a shortcut. That's allowed. You're allowed to give up on a buoy to jump forward. Yeah. Otherwise, the player who's faster would always win. Yeah. Then the matchup would be hilariously skewed towards the favor of speed.
Honey, you're recording. You're being recorded. No, stop.
What did
Stop
I just
it.
walk in on?
Come here. No. I just got harassed! Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like a fighter's tactic to give up on the first
I'm
buoy in
alive.
order to make up the points on the next line.
I
kind of
need to
gain
like,
back the
I
advantage.
100% need to.
Oh, I get it. There's no way to ever catch up if all you can do is fly along the lines. Wow, this is pretty complicated. I don't know, seems pretty straightforward to me. But then again, this is just, me thinking of tactics. It really isn't. No touching on the first line at the start of the match. You can give up on getting a buoy and jump to the next line. That's it. The rest is simple.
We have to try it in the show.
Seconds
Okay.
reached.
Alright, I'll have those details in
Bell's fighter
my
can easily overtake a match against Speeder. Alright, I'll hammer those details into my head by tomorrow. Today. It's easy.
But you might take
Now watch.
it off.
Things are just getting started.
Just like your tip, I couldn't take it out anymore.
Made it!
I'll take it out on your
Touch
tits,
the
alright?
buoy,
Fucking.
so that means 1 point for Prez.
Now that was recorded.
You fucking
Ah!
You can do it, Shion!
Wait, that's my line, you prick. Why?
You
Love
seem
you
busy,
too.
so I just decided to keep going.
Yeah.
Prez proceeds to climb upward at a diagonal angle.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do it. I'm sure this is another
Maybe I'm
mechanic.
just seeing things, but I swear Prince just sped up when he touched the buoy.
Good catch. I explained that buoys use anti-gravity to float, didn't I? Well, anti-gravity fields repel each other, not just gravity. Using that repulsion to accelerate is a basic FC technique. Yeah, touching the buoy sounds like, if you do it right, it gives you a speed boost. Useful tactic for speeders to continue to press the advantage. Okay.
Here we go.
Be my guest. Prez descends diagonally from his elevated position. Like I expected, he moves oddly when he turns due to his shoe's specs, making his speed drop somewhat. Misaki, who positioned herself at the center of the second line, slowly moves to intercept Prez's flight path.
I'm into it.
However, before she manages to reach him, Prez blows by at terrifying speeds. Oh no, I misjudged his flight path and speed. Whatever will I do? It's so hard to stop a fast opponent. I'll have to give up on the buoy again and jump over to the third line. Thanks for the explanation. Prez shakes off Misaki again on the third line and touches the buoy. That brings the score to 3-0. Oh no, I am being overwhelmed by his speed. There's nothing I can do. He's just too fast for me.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
Heck yeah!
Ha 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 ha!
so.
I think I get it. Speed score points by shaking up there and pointing and touching the buoys in order.
Right now, he's just breaking through on speed alone. However, in a real match, he'll use small feints to throw off his opponent. Or at least, I hope he will. Yeah. Kind of like the dynamic between shooter and goalie in hockey. Where, sometimes you'll fake a shot to try to get a reaction out of a goalie to take advantage of. Like, fake you're gonna go high or something and then go low. Something like that. To force a movement out of the goalie to, make an opening for a shot. That kind of sounds like what Masai is describing here. Where, you'll fake that you're gonna go one way and then kind of, twirl around them or something. Just maneuver around them after you get the fighter to commit to a decision. He's pretty fast, but that'll only get him so far. He can't just try to bulldoze over and over.
I can't really see him doing any of that.
Yep. Right, I can totally see him going, a real man faces his opponent head on. Essentially, speeders use speed to get the upper hand in a match. Uh-huh. As the name implies.
Got it.
Prez, slow down. It's time for you guys to show how fighters win matches. Keep going. No need to restart.
Gotcha.
On it. Time to dish out some punishment. Sake arrives at the center of the fourth line. And after that, she starts flying in small circles as she's waiting for Prez. Not like I doubted her, but seeing her circling makes it clear that she has actual FC experience.
What is Misaki-chan doing?
Fighters have good initial velocity and poor acceleration, which is why she has to keep herself moving. Momentum is a big deal, basically. Yeah. Momentum is everything in a game like this.
How so?
I'll give you an example. It's easier to ride a bike uphill if you're already moving, right?
Yeah, starting on the slope would be a real pain. That's why Misaki-chan's flying in circles.
Yep. If a fighter is up against another fighter, then there are advantages to staying still, but... Oh, Perez is making his move.
Is he going to swoop down from above and go for the buoy?
Sure seems like it. When you approach a buoy directly, it's fairly easy for your opponent to read the exact spot you're going to pass through and stop you. I must be trying to keep it simple to help my lesson. Yeah, that has to be it.
Here we go!
Misaki obstructs Perez's path. Stop right there, please! She extends both her hands toward Perez, seemingly trying to block him in the most literal sense of the word, and... Bang! The sound of electrical discharge fills the air. Whoopsie daisy! Both of them are now thrown back a good 5 meters.
Misaki said, "Are you okay?"
Misaki immediately recovers and waves at Hashiro.
I get the finger.
I'm all good over here. Can't do FC if you get startled by something that small.
No, what was that?
Like I explained earlier, anti-gravity fields repel each other. So when two players clash, well, you can see the results for yourself.
What do you want for Christmas?
Christmas? That's only March.
You want a premium subscription with that?
Ugh, excuse me.
It's like you just did that on purpose. What I did, it didn't win her a point.
No. She just did that to stop Prez. Speeders have poor initial velocity, remember? That means they take longer to recover from getting knocked off balance. Fighters, on the other hand, have good initial velocity, so they recover quickly. And because of that, fighters tend to gain the upper hand after a clash. That said, she didn't touch his back yet, which means she has yet to score a point. Yep, it's just a means of getting the speeder to slow down and confront the fighter directly. One more time.
Huh?
Misaki goes in for another clash. Things get interesting after a fighter kills their opponent's speed through clashes.
That's number one. Oh, sorry, I took your line.
Misaki nimbly maneuvers behind Prez and touches his back.
Ow.
The moment Misaki's hand touches his back, a triangle-shaped yellow light appears. Yep, like the one we saw when Asuka did it. And with that, she's scored her first point. The light you just saw is called a point field. It appears when a player scores a point in a dogfight.
You guys are gonna have to take over for a bit for now because I've got to eat dinner.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
I'll probably get going.
Alright then.
Anyway, thanks guys for even though I'm the only one technically watching stream right now, because like I always have for chat,
Oh yeah.
this has been really good.
I'm enjoying this. I remember seeing
Player 2 is being very rude to me.
What's up?
Player 2 is being very rude to me right now.
Oh,
Get away from me. No. Stop.
Oh no.
You
What's
bitch.
going on over there?
Where are you going, guys?
Okay.
Have
Enjoy
a
your
good
dinner,
one.
man.
Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm. I'll ask him while I keep going for a bit here. find out exactly what the plan here is. I remember seeing that during my match with Satsui and Sam. Like the contrails, it exists to help spectators, right? Yep, it's another feature of FC Grab Shoes. Another clang resounds as they both get thrown in opposite directions. This is where the match really begins for fighters. Huh? But it's been so long. Think about it. When a clash happens, each person gets thrown in opposite directions. You can use that to slow your opponent down and force them to play your game. You can also speed them up by mistake. I push my right hand's palm with my left hand to illustrate my point. If you push them in the wrong direction, you end up helping them. I see. What that means is, when you're in Perez's position, you're trying to force your opponent to push you toward the next buoy, even if that means letting them score. The speeder can use their repulsion to make up for their slow initial velocity. I see. It's the perfect rhyme. I get what you mean, but why is it a crime? It's just an expression. Don't worry about it. Misaki, on the other hand, wants to push him away from the next buoy. If she can keep holding him back, she'll have time to score multiple points in a row. Yep. It's kind of like, pardon me for using another chess analogy, but it's like playing a positional game versus a tactical game. Whereas in a tactical game, you're trying to outmaneuver your opponent by looking further ahead than them. In a positional game, you're using, you're using the threat of an attack, to press an advantage by, maneuvering your pieces in the correct way and waiting for your opponent to not respond to your threat properly. If that makes sense. That's right. Since we're trying to show you how fighters win their matches. Point 2. Ooh. Saki gets behind Prez again and touches him in a way that sends him flying towards the water's surface. Misaki-senpai, you're so cool! You can see that Perez has slowed to a crawl, yeah? Once you're in that situation as a speeder, things get tough. What's Prez supposed to do? How much was it? Let me check the Steam. Let me check the store page. It's $35 American. That's just to get the base game. There's a couple of extra episodes that you can pick up as well. I think these are like after stories for some of the routes, if I recall. And yeah, we'll tackle those when the time comes. There are a few options. You can try to get far enough away from Misaki to start accelerating again, or position himself to get pushed towards the next buoy, or go for a surprise attack and touch her back. Huh? Going for Misaki-chan's back is also an option? But you told me speeders don't go for people's backs. No. Going for buoys is their primary role. But that doesn't mean they can't also attack. And vice versa for a fighter. They avoid if they have to, but when forced to confront their opponent, they will. Whereas a fighter just wants to brawl. Generally speaking, they don't. Speeders are at a disadvantage in dogfights. But as the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures. If they're stuck in place and need points, then sometimes they'll go for their opponent's back instead of the next buoy. FC's really complicated. The match can play out completely differently depending on whether you go for buoys or your opponent's back. We've got a speeder and a fighter right now, which is why there's such a clear division of who's going for what. If you have an all-rounder up against another all-rounder, it's a lot more unpredictable. That's fun to watch. And once in a while, when you have two speeders up against each other, matches turn into races. I'd love to see that sometime. On the other hand, fighter versus fighter usually ends up being an all-out brawl. You get matches where Skywalkers never even move past the second line. Wow! It's the same sport with the same rules, but there are so many different ways to play. Kind of like learning different openings in chess. There's so many different ways you can start off a game, and so many different lines to explore in those openings. There really is endless possibility. Yeah, that's what makes FC so fun, I guess. FC is fun? What the hell is wrong with me? Is something wrong? Nothing. Well, I guess that's enough for now. Hey, you two, let's cut. That's number 4. Yay! No! Hey, don't get carried away and bully Prez. Match is over. Misaki comes flying down towards me. So, what do you think? Did that help at all? It did! Now that I've seen an actual match, I'm even more interested in FC. You were so cool, Misaki-senpai! Yeah, I get it already. Quit hugging me! Shion, stop trying to pressure me with those puppy dog eyes. I'm not going to hug you. Good job out there, though. Well, there you have it! Let's all do our best to get better! Yes! Coach, let's get started with practice right away. I want to fly! No! I love the just thud of the piano. Why not? See, Asuka-chan? Just like I said, the guy's got a real sadistic streak. No, that's not it. Oh, okay. I thought you were kidding. Kidding about what, exactly? But talking nonsense! FC grab shoes are pretty different from your civilian ones, so it's better to wait until you have the right equipment. Don't want you developing any bad habits. Understand? Oh, that makes sense. Let's go shopping then! It's kinda late for that now. Why don't we go tomorrow? Boo! What's wrong, Asuka? Have you lost it? No, it just sucks that we have to wait until tomorrow. I was really looking forward to starting today. Asuka says with sparkling eyes. Man, that's actually kind of creepy. Maybe. Just maybe. I had the same look in my eyes when I first started. Didn't we all? I've got a question. Shoot. Since we're an actual club now, do we get a club room? I guess we should? I think we need to sort that out with the faculty. No, not happening. Huh? Why not? You're way too late. Every existing club room is taken. Huh? Where did you find the cardboard box with graph shoes, then? I found it in the tool shed. Why don't we clean out that tool shed and make it our club room? That won't work. Other clubs use it. And they also store stuff for PE classes in it. Oh, that sucks. It really sucked to not have a club room. I mean, if we want to take this seriously, we need practice suits and stuff. Changing rooms are way over in the gym, too. It'd be a hassle to have to go back and forth constantly. Why do we need to get changed? Flight suits help stabilize anti-gravitons, so they're an FC staple. We can't disregard safety. Even putting that aside, we need a place to store equipment and conduct meetings, right? True. I feel pretty awkward wearing a flight suit in a normal classroom. Plus, a club room would give us the private space we need to talk freely. Come to think of it, I saw a small hut in the middle of the cliff when I was flying back. A hut in the middle of the cliff? Never flown beyond the fence since there's nothing there besides the ocean. I know there's a steep cliff too, but I've never actually seen it myself. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe we can use it as our club room. Do you happen to know which part it was mentioned? What are you referring to, Ninja? What is it? There used to be a road along the ocean that circled the whole island. It ran through the cliff.
I think I heard about something like that from my grandma.
It was abandoned after they built roads that cut through the island. Driving along the cliff was too dangerous. My mod? No, I don't recall. If we're talking about World of Dreams, I don't recall. I've heard that before. An old man in my neighborhood was talking about how the new roads are way safer and far more convenient. So, what's that hut there? A bus!
Eh.
A bus? I think that's the one we saw in the opening trailer to episode 2 here. Like, a motor coach or what?
Well, that's obviously not an Airbus.
I don't know the details. Apparently the company was in the red, so they just left their scrapped buses on the abandoned road. Damn, really? I'm surprised they got away with that.
Huh, interesting. Let's claim that bus as our club room. I like the sound of that. Can only get there by flying, which makes it perfect for an FC club. Let's go check it out. Don't we need to get permission?
A look of great confidence surfaces on Madoka's face.
It should be fine since there's no one using it. We can just check with Miss Kagami, and if she says no, well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Exactly. Exactly. This girl's pretty sly. Guess we might as well go take a look.
Yes! Let's go!
Uh-huh. Yep, looks about right. This definitely looks like the one we saw in the trailer. I land on the ground and deactivate my grab shoes. A heavy sensation, akin to the feeling of walking out onto dry land after a quick swim, spreads throughout my body. Didn't know there was something like that here. Yep, this is definitely a bus. A bus of all time.
Look! There's a bus stop with a rain shelter over there. Seems like they just abandoned everything as is. Hey, couldn't we earn some good money by selling all this? You're so sharp, Misaki-senpai. Who knows, some of these might even be vintage.
Doubt it. Besides, selling stuff that isn't even ours would be a crime.
Isn't using this place as a club room also a crime?
Well...
Let's just say it's a gray area. It's been left here so long that there's even ivy growing around it. No way anyone would get mad at us using it.
Our club president pounds his own chest after he hears that. Exactly! Something should happen. Should something happen, I, the club president, will take full responsibility! Ho ho ho! These siblings are something else. Oh, finally got a response. Okay, so he says after current scene. Well, I'll be looking for a good stopping point then.
I'll go check inside.
Asuka makes a mad dash for the bus and places both her hands on the door.
Open sesame!
The door creaks open, making a rather eerie sound. And now we're in the bus.
I think it'll work as a club room.
Once we clean it up a little.
Let me see. It's pretty dirty in there, but
should be fine if you give it a good scrubbing. Doesn't look like there's any leaks in the roof either, which is a miracle. There's no stains on the floor and nothing appears to be rotten. Sure, some floorboards have come loose, but even a toddler can fix those issues.
Let's get right down to it. You're really brimming with enthusiasm, Asuka. It's blinding me. She's twinkling like a star. Okay, This bus is pure and clean as your heart. Roger.
Don't shove it all onto her, Misaki. You gotta pitch in too.
Oh, fine. If no one's against it, I'm going to get cleaning supplies from the school.
Alright, you go do that. Time to put my muscles to work. Just make sure you don't use enough strength to slam your foot right through the floor.
Let's go, coach!
Oop. Yeah. I nod as I'm somewhat overwhelmed by her over-eager attitude. Lay down. Woo! Guess that should do for today. It's a lot of progress. Good shit. The bus was incredibly dusty because of the years of neglect. We cleaned it up a fair bit. Fortunately, there's some stains that require special cleaning products, which means we have to put those off for another time.
Yeah, I think you're right. If we keep adding equipment little by little, it'll look like a proper club room in no time. Ugh, finally done. Now I want something sweet. Let's grab something at a convenience store on our way back. Wait, Asuka-senpai? Huh? Asuka?
She really wants to get every last stain out. Also, what are you gonna do about that window? She's wiping a window frame with some crazy concentration. Asuka? What's it? Her sudden shriek startles me and I jump back. What's the matter? That's what I want to know. What are you doing?
I was wiping down the window frame since the dirt there is really hard to get off. Did I do something weird? Do you guys not wipe down your window frames on this island?
What do you take us for, savages? Gotta say though, that was some impressive concentration. You didn't hear us talking to you from 2 feet away.
Huh? Oh, I see. I totally didn't. Sorry. I tend to lose track of stuff around me when I'm focusing.
Ah, I don't need to apologize. Concentration is an important part of FC, so you got a leg up there.
That's great. Thank you. Say, can I ask an FC question?
What's up? You already know way more. You already know way more than me and Misaki. You already know way more than me about Misaki, so I doubt I'll have any info for you.
I literally just said I had an FC question. What? I have interests other than Misaki-senpai, okay? And I'm pretty sure you know some things about me that Mashiro doesn't. Huh? Like what? I need to know. The softness of my bare skin, for instance?
Stop it, you!
Senpai!
Don't give me that bloodthirsty look.
Masaya-san! You're too young for those things!
Calm down, Asuka. Don't react to her dumb jokes. Never come into contact with something so deadly.
Hey, don't act like I'm some contagious disease. She was just kidding, right? I might end up stabbing you.
Stop it. You're scaring me. No scary snickering either. She made all that up, so you've got no reason to stab me. That out of the way, what's your question?
Oh.
Trust me on this one. Just trust me, bro. I'm an engineer.
Fine. I'll believe you just this once. You're lucky I'm letting you keep your life.
Wow, thank you so much. But enough of that. Let's get to the question already.
Earlier, Prez and Misaki-senpai faced each other, right? Was that just because it was a practice match, or are men and women not separated in FC?
FC has no gender division because it's mainly based on form, reflexes, and critical thinking. There's no noticeable difference between men and women in any of those categories.
And yet Prez is doing weight training.
Muscles are love. Muscles are life. That just makes you sound really creepy. Just don't replace one of the words with something else. To be fair, Perez isn't completely off base. Muscles are important too. I see you're getting it now, Hideta. No, I don't think we're on the same wavelength at all. Wonder what drove him to worship muscles. Muscles only factor in at the highest levels of professional play. In our case, physical differences between men and women have no bearing. So that means women and men face each other in tournaments? Yep. Can't say it'll stay the same as grab shoe technology advances, or the general skill level of players goes up, but for now, that's of no concern. Actually, plenty of people even say women have the advantage in FC. Huh? Seriously? Yeah, there are some who believe that. Women generally weigh less than men, right? Well, the quantity of anti-gravitons emitted by the grab shoes always remains the same, so less weight equals more speed. Think of one of those slick modern fighter jets. I see. Do men have any advantage? Yeah, they're heavier weight. Aren't you contradicting yourself? Ever heard of Newton's first law? Basically, it's more difficult to change a heavy object's trajectory. When a light object tries to stop an approaching heavy object head-on, it gets pushed off to the side, right? In other words, the heavier a person, the harder they are to stop? Doka, spare me any weird jokes about my weight. Come on, you don't need to warn me. So, it's a bit embarrassing to ask this. So you'll probably think I'm having funny thoughts, but... Oh, no way. Do I smell a dirty question? Yay! Listen up, guys. Mashiro's gonna ask a really pervy question now. Silence, Misaki. Let the girl speak. How exciting. Huh? Oh, right. Very exciting. You've got it all wrong. I'm expecting to say anything that weird. It's just... sometimes your body clashes with your opponent's, right? Are you worried about pain? If you are, relax. The anti-gravity layer absorbs shock, and there's no real danger of bumping into random things since you're way up in the air. FC may look dangerous or painful, but it's extremely safe. That's right. It kind of feels like you're wrapped in a cushion. No, that's not what I'm worried about. I was just thinking, I don't really want anyone to touch my breasts. Same goes for my butt and other private parts. Oh, good point. Well, I've seen girls form a judo club practicing with guys on TV, so maybe it won't actually bother you in the moment. Relax. You're telling me to learn to live with it? If I just clear my mind of all unnecessary thoughts, I won't care if people touch my breasts? Is that what you're saying? I guess that would work, but no. That's not what I meant. For example, if I tried touching your breasts during a match... Oh no! Masaya wants to touch Machiro's breasts! Let the man talk, Jesus Christ. Masaya-chan, are you actually a pervert? Are you guys even listening to me? I said, for example. For example, Masaya reached out for Mashiro's breasts and ended up being captivated by their softness. That's ridiculous! There's no way I would let that happen! Only Misaki-senpai's allowed to touch my breasts. That is ridiculous, but not in the way you mean. Listen, I could never actually touch your breasts during a match. Huh? How come? Are you trying to say you don't want to touch Mashiro-chan's breasts? Can we just get to the point already? Man, that must hurt. You never want to hear anyone say they want to touch your breasts, but it also hurts to hear that they don't. For now, please apologize to me. Yeah, do it. Oh, come on! Can you guys just let me finish? Remember what I said earlier? Anti-gravity fields repel each other. If I ever tried to touch them, a layer would form between my hand and your breasts. But what if you pushed really hard? Wouldn't change anything. Getting past that layer is impossible. I couldn't touch you even if I wanted to. Get it now?
Can't touch the other person even if you want to, huh? Sounds like a perfect setup for a tragic love story. But we flew together when we first met, right?
Back then, you didn't activate your grav shoes. We were both flying thanks to mine.
I see. When two people have grav shoes activated, they can't do things like hugging.
Exactly.
Don't tell me you want that to happen, Messiah. Never dream of it. Your red face isn't doing you any favors. Aww. Kissing in the sky sounds romantic.
Yes, it does. I can already see you getting ideas up there. Someday.
You think? Huh? Did you just turn even more red, Asuka? No!
Guess this is as good a time as any to explain more about grav shoes. I mean, we are going shopping for them tomorrow.
I like that idea.
Okay, here's a fun fact about the anti-gravity device used in grav shoes. You can make it smaller, but not bigger. Well, you can make it bigger, but that's pointless.
Why's that?
The output would remain the same even if you made it bigger. I don't know the exact science, but apparently there's no getting around it. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How the heck are ya? That's why there are no flying cars. They've had breakthroughs in making anti-gravity devices smaller. Every single attempt to make them bigger has ended in failure.
Now that you mention it, I've only ever seen people or buoys flying around.
Doing good? Glad to hear. My man Caleb went to have a meal, so I'm just here. I'm just looking for a good stopping point. 'Cause it sounds like after he's done, he's got other stuff he needs to do today, so yeah. Right. You might think 2 pairs of grav shoes are enough to move heavy things around, but it's not possible because they repel each other. That doesn't change even if you activate them at the same time.
So there's no way to use them to transport heavy objects.
Bingo! Grav shoes have a weight limit of 300 kilograms. Something that heavy would barely float.
By that logic, 1 pair of grav shoes can carry 6 girls who are holding hands. You're making someone squirm with those numbers, Asuka. Oh, that's not true. Why would I care? I've got a really slender figure.
It's not important right now. Well, it's not like forming a chain of 6 girls is feasible. At those numbers, it'd be next to impossible to balance yourself. I'd say 4 people is about the best you can do.
Huh, okay. That explains why I haven't seen any floating buildings.
And with that, I think it's time to call it a day.
I can't wait to get my FC grav shoes tomorrow. I can't wait to see what style everybody's gonna go for.
Asuka forms a radiant smile.
Alright, and on that note,
that is where we are going to call it a day here. Whew. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Actually learned a lot today. Actually learned a whole heck of a lot. A lot of stuff I was hoping to learn. More about the actual game of Flying Circus itself. I think they could choose a better name for it. Like, I don't know, I'm not digging the name Flying Circus, but excuse me, it is what it is. I'm not really sure what else you'd call it, so I sound like I really have a rebuke to the name. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing how each of the players develops, and I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, how actual matches play out. This sounds like it'd be exciting to watch. But yeah, it's too bad Caleb wasn't here to finish the episode with this. But he'll be back next week. As will I. So on that note, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So until then, take care.